We have heard of Make in India and Digital India. Tremendous digitization has taken place under the umbrella of Digital India. Over the last decade, the Make in India initiative has encouraged companies to develop and manufacture products in India. Borrowing from the language of global value chains, let me introduce you to the concept of the smile curve. There are three parts to the smile curve. The top left hand of the smile is associated with ideation, research and IP development, and high-value product design. The middle and bottom part of the smile is where the production happens, which is typically a low-margin segment and relatively lower in value. The top right hand of the smile is closer to the customer and is associated with branding and commercialization, which is again high in value. Merging the ideas of Make in India and Digital India along with the smile curve, can we imagine a concept of smile in India? To give us a sense, let's start with an illustrative example in the global context. Take the example of the iPhone. Apple dominates either end of the smile curve, research and IP development at one end, and branding and commercialization at the other. Foxconn manufactures the iPhones and hence sits in the middle part of the smile curve. Foxconn's market value is approximately 75 billion USD, which is certainly nothing to be scoffed at. Now for a second, let's look at Apple's market value. Today it is approximately 3.5 trillion USD. So the market value of Apple, which dominates both ends of the smile curve, is roughly 45 times the market value of Foxconn. You get the idea, right? While Foxconn value is high, Apple's value is much higher. Now let's consider an example closer to home. Many of us use UPI apps to pay friends, buy vegetables, or shop online. The design and productization of UPI were done in India and then delivered to customers in India. Effectively, UPI is delivering end-to-end on the smile curve. Essentially, UPI is a shining example of smile in India. While we create more physical and digital infrastructure, can we sharpen our focus on quality education and skills, particularly research, so that we can really drive IP development in the country? This will help us to build out the top left corner of the smile curve. With the Digital India initiative, we will be able to access India's large consumer base, which represents a large domestic market. To connect the two ends of the smile curve is our growing manufacturing capability, which is accelerated through the Make in India movement. If we are to consider the possibility of a Smile in India movement, we need to develop ecosystems that facilitate the research to commercialization pathway. I have the privilege of working out from such an ecosystem, the IIT Madras Research Park, which sits at the intersection of science, technology, and innovation, enabled by industry and academia collaborations. This ecosystem has been established on the ethos of research feeding commercialization and the needs of the real world feeding research. Can we learn to smile in India?